So I'm Diana Challen, and this is Nick Challen. And we have 3 kids. Our oldest is 9. Her name is Lydia. Our middle child is Benjamin. He's 6. And our youngest just turned 4, and her name is Juliet. And we've been coming to Snyder for about a year, off and on, and we just became members over the summer.
I mean, God, I would say, kind of brought us to Snyder. And it worked out that the person who replaced me in my last job, I was going through a change of command, and when I talked to the incoming commander, he found out that we were moving down to Fayetteville. We lived up in Cameron before that, and he said, well, hey, I've got a church for you if you're looking for one. He said, that would be great, and it's really close to where our new house was going to be, and so we said, absolutely, would love to try it out, and came, and then have been coming since. Yeah, so what I love about this church, I would say, is I have a sense that people enjoy being here, and I think you can see that when it's whether someone's just talking up on stage about what ministry they're part of and the passions that they bring. You can see it in the worship director, Giles. You can see it in Pastor Blake. It's just name after name. When I'm in this church and listening to people, I think it comes across that they are excited to be here, and I think that's a place I want to be at, right? A place that people are excited to be around others, all kind of worshiping God. So that really is what drove me to being really excited to be part of this church.
The one thing that stands out to me is the children's ministry. I really like that there's a place for all 3 of our kids to go, and they like coming here, they like being involved. They're really getting a lot out of the ministry, like the stories and the lessons and the Bible verses. So I feel like they're learning a lot. And it's nice to be able to go to a place where you can drop your kids off and feel safe with them there and feel like they're in good hands, and then you can go to the service and be a part of the service. So it's just a good place for our family because there's a great place for our kids also. We choose to give because God instructs us to. In the Bible it says that we need to give of our wealth, and also we think it's important to give of our time. So we, ever since we got married, we've always made it a priority to tithe and make sure that we were giving to our local church.
When I think about giving, there's probably 2 pieces. I think about obedience to God, but I think of also kind of the line being a cheerful giver. And sometimes there might be a tension there, right? As you're trying to be obedient and you're kind of doing begrudgingly. I do think over time, if you follow that obedience, it actually can lead to being more cheerful, kind of in your giving too. As you read the Bible, you should be, hopeful, right? About where we are today and where God is taking us in the future. And so a chance to kind of invest in that hope too with our kids as they grow old, instead of kind of buying into fear, but looking at what are the things that kind of provide that hope, for our kids. That's definitely something that I want to invest in.